Welcome to the deep dive. We take stacks of sources, articles, research notes, and pull out the absolute best insights for you. Today, we're diving into something visually stunning. That deep, almost unreal blue of the butterfly pea flower, Clitoria tornata. You've probably seen it around. It's popping up everywhere, blue lattes, cocktails that change color, even in rice. But our mission today, to really unpack the source material, it shows this flower is way more than just a pretty natural dye. It's actually a wellness powerhouse, one that's been valued for centuries.
Exactly. And that history is so important. We're not just talking about some fleeting food trend here. Butterfly pea flower has really deep roots in Ayurveda and, well, other traditional medicine systems across Asia. They knew long ago that the benefits were significant, far beyond just the color. So today we're really going deep into its nutritional profile. We need to understand how it promotes wellness, from the inside out. Looking at the chemistry helps explain why it was held in such high regard.
Okay, let's get into it then. Looking at the basics, we know it's caffeine-free. That's a huge plus for many people trying to maybe cut down on stress. And it's super low in calories. But if that's not the main driver of its health effects, what is the secret? What's behind that incredible blue?
Well, the secret, like with so many powerful plants, really lies in its complex chemistry. We're talking about a unique mix of plant compounds, phytonutrients. These are essentially the plant's own defense mechanisms.
Right, phytonutrients. So the compound's responsible for both the color and, I guess, its protective qualities for the plant itself.
Precisely. And the absolute star player, the one giving it that iconic deep blue color, is a specific kind of antioxidant called anthocyanins. The sources specifically point to ones called ternatins.
Tarnetins. Sounds specific. Are these fundamentally different from the anthocyanins we find in, say, blueberries or red cabbage? Or is it just that there's a lot more of them in butterfly pea?
That's a really good question. They are structurally unique. Ternitins are part of the anthocyanin family, yes, but they're unusual. They're known for being incredibly stable, especially in water, and yes, their concentration is high. And it's this unique structure and stability that lets them keep that amazing blue color and be so effective at fighting oxidative stress. Their main job is powerful cell protection, keeping your cells healthy, and something you can actually see, supporting skin health.
Wow, okay. So the stunning color is directly tied to a major health benefit. That's fascinating. What else is in this mix besides the ternins?
We also see a really good amount of flavonoids. These are super important compounds. They're known for helping support a strong immune system and for reducing inflammation throughout the body. And interestingly, some sources suggest these flavonoids might even help promote a sense of emotional balance, maybe acting as a kind of gentle mood booster. Then there are the proanthocyanidins. These are particularly interesting because the source material links them specifically to promoting healthy skin and improving microcirculation. Better blood flow is key for getting nutrients where they need to go.
So it's like a whole team working together, not just one star player. I think I remember reading something about smaller, sort of defensive molecules, too.
You're probably thinking of the peptides, specifically cyclotides. Now, the research here is still unfolding, but cyclotides are thought to have pretty significant antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. So that's another layer of internal defense. And just to give the full picture, the sources do note trace amounts of essential minerals, manganese, magnesium, zinc, all necessary for basic bodily functions. It really is a remarkably complex little flower.
Okay, so we've got this complex cocktail ternatins, flavonoids, proanthocyanidins, even these cyclotides. Let's switch gears now. How does this translate into the real-world benefits people have traditionally sought and what modern science is starting to understand? Maybe start with the brain connection, the cognitive aspect.
Yes, this is probably one of the most compelling links between that ancient wisdom and modern interest. Traditionally, in Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of healing butterfly pea flower was really highly regarded. It was used specifically as a medya.
Medya, what does that mean exactly?
It means a memory enhancer, something that supports cognitive function.
That's really interesting. So it wasn't just for show, it was an active ingredient for mental clarity. Why did they choose this particular herb over others? Does history tell us?
The sources suggest it was prized for its unique balancing effect. Modern science suggests the compounds might help improve cognitive function by supporting neurotransmitter activity. But here's the real aha moment, I think. It seems to do this while also acting as a natural mood booster.
Huh. Clarity and calm. That almost sounds as a contradiction, especially when you think about typical cognitive enhancers or nootropics that often rely on stimulants. How does it manage both?
Well, the key seems to be that it provides clarity without that jittery stimulation. It's known for its calming properties. It can help reduce feelings of anxiety and stress, but without making you drowsy. So if you're feeling stressed, that calmness actually creates a better mental space for focus. It's why it's such a great caffeine-free alternative to coffee or black tea if you're looking for relaxed awareness.
That dual action is definitely powerful. But the benefits seem much broader, suggesting it works systemically, right? Affecting the whole body.
Exactly. We talked about the high antioxidant power. On a big picture level, that means it's constantly helping your body fight off free radicals, those unstable molecules linked to aging and many chronic diseases. On a more immediate level, the tea is traditionally known for gentle digestive benefits too, helping soothe the stomach, maybe ease bloating or discomfort after eating. And this brings up a really important point for modern health. The sources mentioned some preliminary studies suggesting butterfly pea might help regulate blood sugar levels. That could make it supportive for people managing metabolic health or even diabetes.
Okay, those are significant points. Were these studies mostly in animals or humans? And do the sources give any idea about dosage for that kind of effect? We should always remind listeners, of course, this is informational, not medical advice.
Absolutely, great point. The sources often refer to preliminary work, sometimes in vitro, in lab dishes, or in vivo, in animals. There are some smaller human trials emerging now too, but crucially, the sources stress that while the results are promising, they're seen as supportive. It's something that could be a helpful addition to a healthy lifestyle and medical care, definitely not a replacement. The suggested mechanism, though, is interesting. It might inhibit certain enzymes that break down carbs, potentially slowing down how quickly glucose gets absorbed into the bloodstream.
Got it. Okay, and then there are the benefits you can actually see, the ones related to skin and hair?
Yes, and again, let's connect it back to the chemistry. Remember those anthocyanins and flavonoids. They play a role in supporting the body's natural collagen production. And collagen is fundamental for skin elasticity, structure, basically keeping skin looking youthful. So supporting collagen helps fight premature aging. And you don't just have to drink it. The sources mentioned its traditional use externally, in hair care. Used as a rinse, those antioxidants and maybe some minerals could help strengthen hair follicles, possibly reducing hair fall and adding shine.
And the last one mentioned was eye health. That one surprised me a
Well,
little.
it comes back to those proanthocyanidins again. Because they're linked to supporting microcirculation blood flow in the tiniest vessels, this benefit seems to extend to the delicate structures within the eye. Better circulation in those tiny eye blood vessels might help relieve issues like eye strain and dryness, which, let's face it, is a huge potential benefit for anyone staring at screens all day.
Okay, this is the part I think gets people really excited, the practical side, especially the kitchen alchemy. It's famous as a natural dye, but that color change, that's just pure chemistry in action, isn't it?
Oh, it absolutely is. It's like a fun science experiment you can drink, and it's all about pH. When you make the classic tea, just steeping the dried flowers in hot neutral pH water for, say, 5 to 7 minutes, you get that stable, gorgeous deep blue.
Right. But the magic trick everyone loves is what happens next. Add a neutral sweetener, like honey or agave, fine, stays blue. But the moment you add an acid like lemon or lime juice,
Boom. Instant transformation. It's really dramatic. It shifts from that deep blue through maybe a royal blue and then settles into this vibrant purple or even a bright magenta. Apparently in Thailand, this blue tea called Namdok Anchan has been enjoyed for generations. Partly because it's refreshing, sure, but also just for the fun of adding that squeeze of lime at the table and watching the color flip.
it makes for some seriously cool-looking drinks. And that simple butterfly pea lemonade recipe uses this perfectly. You just brew the tea strong, let it cool, then mix it with lemon juice and your sweetener. Looks amazing over ice.
And it's not just for drinks. It's a fantastic natural way to color food without resorting to artificial dyes. Our sources mentioned a really simple but elegant idea. Butterfly pea, coconut rice. Instead of plain water, you cook the rice using strong brewed butterfly pea tea along with some coconut milk and salt. The result, this lovely, fluffy, subtly fragrant rice with this beautiful blue hue. It just elevates a simple side dish into something special.
And for people who are into DIY self-care, there seem to be easy ways to use those antioxidants topically too.
Absolutely. That cooled brewed tea works great as a skin-soothing face mist. Just pour it into a clean spray bottle. You can spritz it on during the day to hydrate, refresh, and get those antioxidants directly onto your skin to fight surface-free radicals. And for hair, the simplest approach is the hair strengthening rinse. After washing your hair, you pour the cool tea over it, massage it gently into the scalp, getting those flavonoids and minerals to the roots, leave it for maybe 5 minutes, then rinse. It's said to help strengthen roots and boost shine.
And just for pure relaxation.
Yeah, you can upgrade a simple bath. For a relaxation bath soak, just toss a handful of the dried flowers right into the hot bath water. It infuses the water with a beautiful, calming blue tint. Makes for a simple kind of spa-like moment at home. So, yeah, what does this all really mean for you? I think the butterfly pea flower is just this wonderful reminder that nature offers both powerful nourishment and, frankly, real delight. It's incredibly versatile, a way to enhance your wellness routine, whether you're sipping it for focus, soaking in it to relax, or using that amazing color in your cooking. It really does bring joy and benefit together.
It really does. Engages your mind, your senses, the whole package. And maybe a final thought to leave you with, something to ponder. Given that the flower's most striking feature, that intense blue from the ternitin anthocyanins, is directly linked to its most powerful health benefit, fighting oxidative stress, maybe think about how often in nature, true beauty is really just a visible sign of potent chemistry underneath. Is that vivid color just an invitation to the powerful benefits hidden inside? We'll let you chew on that. See you next time for another deep dive.